Hi, I'm Raghavan from PGXPM 2016 batch. I work for Elgi Equipments Limited. I'm a director of the company. I chose to do an MBA at this point in time in my career, essentially because it is a very interesting times right now. India is emerging, great and strong, integrating with the rest of the world. And this is an opportunity for India to go out and make a huge difference in the global market, and which requires new paradigm in management and leadership. At this point in time, in order to face the new challenges, in order to face the new customers, in order to face the new type of employees, we need to have a paradigm which is completely different from the paradigm in which we grew. And in search of that paradigm, I was looking for business schools around, and I was looking for the appropriate courses around. And that's why I decided I need to do an executive MBA, which will kind of allow me to make the best use of my time and make the best out of my career, as well as from the education available in the country and outside. I have been following Great Lakes ever since Great Lakes was founded by Dr. Bala Balachandran in Chennai. I grew up in Chennai, and this becomes one of my home schools, where I had some affinity for Great Lakes right from the day Great Lakes was installed in Chennai. But at the same time, I didn't want to choose Great Lakes only because it is situated in Chennai. So I did my research against some of the established schools both in India and abroad. And what I found very interesting in Great Lakes was the culture of Great Lakes as I understood it from outside. I had interviewed a few students who were doing courses in Great Lakes, and I had interviewed a few students who had passed out of Great Lakes. And most of them, or all of them, were referring to Dr. Bala Balachandran as Uncle Bala. And I was very intrigued, and I wanted to know what kind of culture, what kind of atmosphere which was prevailing in Great Lakes. And I really wanted to understand it from inside. And also my other quantitative research about the other schools very clearly told me that there was a value for money in what Great Lakes was offering at that point in time. So I decided to take the plunge, and I decided to take the course, the PGXPM course in Great Lakes. Going back to school was always a kind of a jittery experience. I had butterflies in my stomach, and I did not know what to expect the first term when I arrived at Great Lakes. But my experience so far has been very pleasant. You can experience what is called tough love. The faculty, the staff, and everyone involved in Great Lakes they are in love with you, and they want you to succeed. But at the same time, they are very tough with you to ensure that you are staying the line. And I have enjoyed the great infrastructure of Great Lakes. The last 8 terms that I have spent here, and the library is excellent, and the faculty is world class. There had been visiting faculties, there had been permanent faculty, and there have been faculty assistants who have provided fabulous service to us during our stay in this campus. Most important part of this learning is the peer group. A very carefully selected group of people have joined this course in my batch, especially. The age varies from 30 to 60, and the experience varies from some 10 years of experience to 30 years or 40 years of experience. And there are people who are at the junior executive level, and there are people who are CEOs and who are running their own companies, entrepreneurs. This varied experience actually brings about a very, very rich class discussion, where apart from the conceptual background that is provided by the professors, I have become a learning business leader. That's the great transformation that is basically, while being a leader, while being a manager, I've also been a student, and I was able to very shamelessly say I don't know and learn a lot of things while I was spending my time in Great Lakes. So I'm carrying that paradigm back to work. There are youngsters who are coming to work with us. They come with a whole lot of ideas and creativity, which I may not understand immediately, but I go to them and I tell them, hey, look here, I don't understand this, I don't know, can you tell me how it works? And this transformation has come in me, and that has helped me in understanding a lot of new concepts. Be it big data and its application, be it branding and its application in the company, etc. All these changes have come basically because of my time I have spent in Great Lakes. So this, I would feel, this is an important takeaway for me from this particular course. The second important takeaway has been the ability to develop paradigms, the ability to develop frameworks using the conceptual understanding that I gained from the institute, and I have tried to use it in my practical experience, and I have come out with certain new frameworks that has helped me in resolving a lot of issues at work. And I've come back to my professors and I've checked up with them whether my frameworks have been good, and they've always been kind enough to tell me frankly whether they would work, whether they are conceptually right, whether they are conceptually workable, etc. This has given me an immense confidence in developing frameworks and being a little bit more creative about leading and managing. And without coming to Great Lakes, I wouldn't have achieved this at all. So this, I feel, something very, very important for me, which I have gained from Great Lakes.